And I'm Dave Johnson along with Tim Mercer. What a ball game we've got here at the Jimmy Allen Gymnasium tonight, Merce. 27-25, Cats by 2.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who has the ball last, to tell you the truth, Dave. Both teams are playing hard, but just can't get any rhythm. I thought we had it there for a little bit, then we kind of got out of it, so let's see.
Lancaster gets the ball to begin the fourth and final quarter. 27-25, Newark leads by 2. Out front, Justice in the center court circle.
Now Newark's running a triangle and 2. Inverted. They got 2 guys at the elbows and 1 guy.
And underneath, the whistle blows. And what do we got? A foul on Newark.
I think it's on Darius.
Darius Shackelford with a push. Logan Anderson checks in for Darius Shackelford. So Lancaster will inbound. The right side underneath their bucket. Do so with a pass into the corner to the big guy, Ryan Thomas. Turns around. Jumper is good by Thomas. And we're tied at 27. Nice play by Lancaster.
That's his first 2 points of the game.
Woods coming up with it for Newark. Over to Russell. Now on the wing right side to Anderson. Cross court, the pass comes to Jefferson. Comes back up top to Woods. To Anderson, back to Woods. Over to Jefferson. Three-pointer from the left wing, no good. Ball drops out of bounds, and it'll belong to Lancaster. Boy, nobody can find a range.
No.
Shackelford up off the bench. She's ready to check back in. So Gales come up court with it, and we're tied at 27. Newark and Lancaster. With it is Justice for Lancaster. Drives down left side. Finds on the right side. Standing there by himself. Ryan Thomas, the big 6'7" guy, lays it through. Lancaster 29, Newark 27. Up top of the key, pass comes for Newark to Anderson. Over to Woods, back to Anderson. Top of the key, shot no good. Nice rebound by Cale Woods, skying on that one to come down with it. Over to Jefferson in the corner to Grant Russell. His three-point attempt is up, no good. Rebound, Justice of Lancaster. He clears it out quickly, comes down right side. Nice play by Russell. Coming behind him, knocked the ball back into Justice. It goes off his foot and out of bounds. Great defense by Russell.
Well, he didn't give up on the play. He was Justice was ahead of him, but he kept falling, and slapped at the ball right at the end and went off his leg. And Justice had a man open on beside him on the other side of the lane. He didn't pass it to him.
29-27. Newark down by 2. They have it down at their end. Jefferson for 3 from the left side. Drops it through.
That's what we'd like to see right there.
Cats lead 30-29. 6 minutes left in the contest. Ryan Burton comes up off the bench. He'll be checking in momentarily for Newark. Gales have it. Operating over there with it is Pierce. Pierce sends it to Justice. Justice goes over in the corner. Hands it over there. Back to Pierce. Comes way out front to Thomas. Now back to Justice. Over on the left side out front for Lancaster. Now he comes up between the rings. Dribbles the ball. Gets pressure from Woods. They throw it over on the wing. Pass goes over there to Miller. Comes back on the left side, going baseline with it. They put the shot. Miller puts the shot up, won't go. Rebound, cleared out by Justice. Gets down low to Ryan Thomas. Thomas goes up for the shot.
Charge.
He gets a charge.
Ran over Grant Russell. I think Grant thought he was back on the football field again. That's 2 of those he's taken pretty good.
And Russell can take them.
That's 4 on. Somebody got a technical. That's 4 on Thomas.
Okay. Let's see here. Technical foul called on the Lancaster bench. And we'll get down to the other end. And Jordan Dardis will check to the free throw line to shoot for Newark. 30-29, Cats by a point. 5:23 to go. What a contest here. Typical, classic Newark-Lancaster matchup. Dardis hits the first one.
Made the first one.
Made the first one.
And it wouldn't be a Newark-Lancaster game without a technical on one of the coaches.
Oh, yeah.
I think more of them went on the gold and blue than did on the crimson and white.
31-29. Dardis can't get the second one to go. 5:23 to go. Newark will have the ball now. Taken out of bounds at midcourt. Dardis will toss it in. Woods gets it. And now we'll set the Newark offense. He's between the rings, sends over to Jefferson. Left side. Now back it comes to Darius Shackelford. Newark will be content to throw it around out front a couple of times.
Trying to pull him out of the zone.
Has it Jefferson over on the left side for Newark, holding the ball. Now out near the center court stripe to Woods. Over to Shackelford. Back to Woods. Clock down to 4:50 left. Cats toss it across court to Darius Shackelford. Shack puts it on the hardwood. Now sends it back to Cale Woods. Cale looks at Coach Quackenbush. Dribbles around out front. Now comes top of the key. Starts to penetrate. Hands the ball off to Dardis. Over to Jefferson. His shot for three off the front won't go, but rebound by Burton. Goes up back for the shot. Can't get it, but he's fouled.
I don't know if Brandon realizes where he is on the floor because he was 6 to 7 feet behind the three-point line.
That was a LeBron three.
The play was set up well, but I don't think he's realizing where he's at on the floor.
So Ryan Burton checks up to the charity stripe for Newark. Cats lead at 31-29. See Ryan Thomas ready to check back in for Lancaster. And looks like Russell ready to check back in for Newark. As Thomas checks in, coming out for Lancaster, it's going to be Isaiah Dexter. 32-29. Newark by 3.
I think we got some blood on the elbow or whatever of Jordy.
Dardis comes over, stands in front of the Newark bench. Coach Doty up off the bench, athletic trainer, will tend to that, try and stop the bleeding. It looks like Logan Anderson will come in to replace Dardis, while Doty tends to his elbow. Logan Anderson checks in.
I think Grant is ready to check in. I think he's going in for
Right,
Ryan Burton.
going for Burton. 4:26 remaining. Newark leads 32-29. Burton, free throw is good. Make it 33-29. 4-point advantage, Newark. He checks out of the lineup. Russell, as Tim mentioned, comes into the lineup for Newark. So Newark 5 right now. Include Woods, Shackelford, Logan Anderson, Brandon Jefferson, and Grant Russell. Justice comes up with it for the Gales. Goes in the front of the bucket. And there's going to be a foul called as he collided with a Newark player, and the foul will go on Justice. Newark holding their position underneath the bucket. And there's a timeout on the court right now. Our score with 4:14 to go. It is Newark 33, Lancaster 29. Back in a moment on 1430 WCLT. Or come Cleveland. Dave Johnson along with Tim Mercer. We have 4:14 to go in this contest. And it's Newark 33, Lancaster 29. Great game, Tim.
Yeah, very good game. I think, we get a bucket here. I think we could maybe open up a little bit of a gap and put a little heat on Lancaster to maybe force a couple, and then we get a couple more at the other end and put this thing away.
33-29, Newark by 4. Cats have the ball after the Lancaster timeout. And Cale Woods sets it for Newark and throws over on the wing to Brandon Jefferson right side. Back out to Woods and over to Grant Russell. Woods gets it back out near center court. Over to Jefferson right side. They are way out front in front of the scorer's table. He sends it cross court to Russell. Now out to the center circle it comes to Woods. Cale dribbles the ball. Throws top of the key to Russell. Down low to Dardis. Goes up for the shot right side. No good, but he's fouled.
Yep. We held the
Great
ball
play.
up top to get them out of their zone. They came out the man-to-man, and we ran a little, hit the high post, run a back door cut. Excellent.
Great setup by the Wildcats. And Jordan Dardis at the line to shoot 2. Couple of substitutions ready to check back in for Lancaster. Dardis hits the first free throw. Justice and Thomas checking back in for the Gales. Out of the lineup now for Lancaster. McCandlish. And also checking out will be Isaiah Dexter. Newark 5 right now include Barry Shackelford, Grant Russell, Jordan Dardis, Brandon Jefferson, and Cale Woods. 34-29. Newark on top. Back at 35-29 now. 6-point advantage, Newark. Gales get the ball now. Justice met at midcourt by Woods. They'll shade to the left side. Top of the key, or at the foul line, sends it to Thomas. His shot from there, no good. Rebound, Russell. Gets it off to Dardis. Dardis starts up with it, now holds up. Now penetrates in. Throws down low on the baseline. Shot up and good by Darius Shackelford. What a play for the Cats.
Great pass and great finish by Shaq there, buddy.
Very nice. 37-29. Newark with their biggest lead of the night at 8 points. Down to 3:05 left in the contest. Justice penetrates in, now throws it on the wing left side for the Gales. Back up top of the key. Pass comes to Miller. Miller sends it over to Justice. Back to Miller. Now Justice out near the foul line. Backs up. Resets it for Lancaster. Gets it with a pass over to Pierce. Pierce sends it on the wing to Miller. Down low to Thomas. Shot is up and good. And he's fouled.
I think that's on Grant Russell.
All right. Third foul on Grant. Thomas's goal pulls Lancaster within 6 at 37-31. Checking back in for the Gales is McCandlish. Coming out is Justice. Ryan Thomas at the free throw line to try and complete the 3-point play. Free throw off the back of the rim won't go. Rebound. Grant Russell of Newark. He grabbed the rebound, took a couple of steps, though, getting with a travel. So the Gales will retain possession at their end. Down in the corner on the left side. Timeout called by Coach Quackenbush.
30.
Just a 32-36 to go, 37-31 Newark leading. We'll keep it right here. Coach Mercer, these are the kind of things as a coach you kind of got to love too. I mean, the pressure's on, getting down close like this.
Yeah, and it goes back to what you worked on in practice all week and up to this point in the season. You go over situations like this and how you can, it's very easy to do it in practice because if you err in practice, you can redo it and keep, till you get it down. But in the game, just like Grant there, he didn't jump stop. He caught the ball and kind of 1-2, and that's traveling.
Yep.
But they emphasize, and I know there's drills that they do where they throw a ball out in front of you and you go run it, catch it, and jump stop on 2 feet so that doesn't occur.
After the timeout now, Gales inbound the ball their end of the court from the left corner. And the pass comes inbounds to Albanese. Albanese loses control of the ball. Cale Woods picks it up, and he's going to be fouled as he starts to head up court.
I think Austin Miller got him there.
Indeed he did, and stops the clock. 2.5 minutes to go in the contest. Newark leads 37-31.
I think we'll shoot a 1-on-1. That's team foul number 9 on Lancaster. The next one will be a double bonus.
So Kale will check up to the free throw line for Newark. Luke Truex in his first year as the Golden Gales head coach, former player for Lancaster. Finds his club down by 6 right now, and Kale Woods at the free throw line for Newark. First one is up, and it's good. Logan Anderson up off the Newark bench. He checks in, replacing Grant Russell.
You know, a stat I always wanted for us to keep was who made free throws with the last 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
You know, you can be a terrible percentage free throw shooter, but if you make them when it's crunch time, that's when
it's as good as gold.
Yes.
38-31, Newark 7-point lead. 2:31 left in our contest. Second by Woods is good. It's an 8-point lead once again for Newark at 39-31. High school game of the week on 1430 WCLT. Newark, Dave Johnson and Tim Mercer bringing you all the action. Lancaster will take a shot from the corner. In and out won't go. Rebound picked up by Ryan Thomas. His follow-up is no good. Ball knocked around and picked up by Logan Anderson of the Cats. Gets it off to Jordan Dardis. Dardis comes across the timeline. Operates on the wing. Comes up, takes the 10-footer or 8-footer, won't go. Ball knocked around. Rebound. Ball knocked out of bounds and last touched by Lancaster's Albanese. That will give it back to Newark, or keep it in the hands of Newark. 2 substitutions in for Lancaster. They include Dexter checking back in along with McCandlish and Grant Russell back into the lineup for Newark.
I think both coaches are playing offense and defense now with their team substitutions.
Inbounds pass to Jefferson. Top of the key. He sends it to Woods. Back over to Jefferson. 1:50 left here in the contest. Kale Woods has it out near the center circle. Comes over, comes on the right wing. Throws it back between the circles to Brandon Jefferson. Then he'll throw it over to Woods. Woods penetrates. Throws down low to Russell. Pump fake. Left side and lays it through. 10-point lead Newark. 41-31. A minute and a half to go. Great move by Russell.
Yes. Saw that coming from here.
41-31 down inside the paint with it. And putting the jumper up and dropping it through for Lancaster is Dalton Albanese. He pulls the Gales to within 8. It's 41-33. Newark by 8. 1:23 to go. Back with the final minute 23 in a moment. Here on 1430 WCLT. And I'm Dave Johnson along with Tim Mercer as we're bringing you the game tonight. Newark and Lancaster 41-33. Newark by 8 with a minute 23 to go. Newark inbounds. Get it across midcourt to Kale Woods. Woods down low. Pass to Darius Shackelford, and he lays it through.
Made him pay for pressing on that one. Excellent job of moving the ball.
43-33. Newark by 10. Lancaster down court with it. They got to get a shot up there. Oh, and he turned the ball over. Out front dribbling with it for the Golden Gales was Austin Miller, and he palmed the ball.
Yep. Good call by the officials.
So Newark gets it back. 1:03 to go. And Lancaster putting the pressure on the inbounds here. Comes into Shackelford. Goes over to Dardis. Down to Kale Woods. Shot is up and good, and he's fouled.
What a pass. No look pass.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! That's what we like.
Wow, what a show. 45-33. Newark by 12. And checking up to the free throw line will be Cale Woods. And checking into the ball game for Newark, Logan Anderson replacing Grant Russell. Back in for Lancaster, Ryan Thomas and David Justice replacing Dexter and McCandlish. Cale Woods with 1 minute left to shoot one for Newark. Cats lead by 12. 45-33. Free throw good by Woods. 13-point advantage Newark. Lancaster inbounds to Justice. Justice starts up court with it. Comes over right side. Throws top of the key or at the foul line to Thomas. He won't take the shot. Turns around, hands the ball off. And coming inside, going up for a shot is Austin Miller. And we're going to have a foul underneath on Newark.
I think it was on Brandon Jefferson.
Yep. Third foul on Brandon. 7th team foul on Newark. At the line to shoot for the Golden Gales, it's Austin Miller. Second shot by Miller up off the back of the rim. No good. Oh, rebound picked up by Thomas. Follow-up shot, no good. Rebound cleared out of there. Shot is up and no good by Miller, but he's fouled, and Lancaster will go back to the free throw line.
That foul was on Logan Anderson.
It's his second. 43 seconds remaining. Newark on top, 46-34. Free throw won't drop for Miller. Grant Russell checks back into the Newark lineup. Logan Anderson comes out. And let's see now. We've got 46-34. 43 seconds remaining. Newark a 12-point advantage. Second by Miller won't go. Rebound picked up by Grant Russell. Great board for the Cats. Gets it off to Cale Woods. Woods starts up court with it. Oh, throws it. Pass knocked by Lancaster. Woods comes over and picks it up. The errant pass picked it up in front of the Newark bench, and he's fouled by Isaiah Dexter. Or Miller, rather. Foul was on Miller, and that will send Cale Woods to the free throw line for Newark with 31.8 remaining. It's a nice smile for Jordan Dardis there.
Well, I think he didn't have his mouthpiece in, and when Coach Doty catches that mouthpiece, you do a little extra bonus conditioning, he calls it.
Uh-oh. Woods hits the free throw. 13-point lead for Newark at 47-34. Ryan Burton checks in for Newark. Grant Russell checks out. And one of the youngsters in for the Cats.
Casey, can't read your writing.
I can't either. Casey into the ball game for the Cats. Sorry about that, Casey. Got it here somewhere. And second by Woods is good. 48-34. 14-point lead for Newark. 30 seconds left. Lancaster comes up court with it. Spin move inside, going up for the shot. It's no good by Austin Miller, but he's fouled.
Darius Shackelford.
Jack picking up the personal. That'll be his fourth. At the line is Miller for Lancaster. First free throw good. 48-35. Sub in for the Gales. Isaiah Dexter checks back in. Thomas sits down. 21.3 remaining. And a great game here tonight. Classic Newark-Lancaster matchup. The Cats kind of got the hot streak going down final half of the fourth quarter. Rebound picked up by Lancaster. Shot back up, no good, but a foul on Ryan Burton on the attempt at the putback by Isaiah Dexter.
Too many second chances here on the free throw line, Dave.
Yep, you don't like doing that, giving the opponent a chance to put points on the board with the clock stopped. And he hits the first free throw, 48-36. Second by Dexter won't go. Rebound picked up by Ryan Burton. And he is immediately fouled.
By Austin Miller.
Yes. 48-36 will walk it down to the other end. Well, Newark will be to the free throw line now. Ryan Burton will check up there.
He fouled out. Ryan Miller did.
So Miller's
Austin
out of there.
Miller, excuse me.
Connor McCandlish comes in to replace him in the Lancaster lineup. Burton alone by himself down there. 17.9 seconds remaining. First free throw. Newark leading by 12 at 48-36. First free throw falls off the back of the rim. Won't go in for him. Everybody in the double bonus now, so Burton will get a second attempt. 3 dribbles. Shot is up, and it won't go either. Rebound cleared out by Lancaster. As they come down with it, get it over to Pierce. Pierce's shot from 3 is good. 48-39. 9 seconds remaining. The Gales pulled it within 9. Timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds on 1430 WCLT.
Basketball action this evening. Lancaster 58, Newark 55. However, in this game, Kim scores and Newark has scored by 17 points.
Tim Royster.
Is that 9.9 seconds remaining, and Newark leads it 48-39. Timeout by Lancaster, and we'll go down to the other end. For the Gales, they'll set their defense against this Newark inbound. Darius Shackelford set to kick it in for Newark. Does so with a pass to Logan Anderson. Back to Darius Shackelford. Off to Ryan Burton. And they're going to say he traveled. Oh, coming across the timeline. Oh, wow. It's right in front of us.
Called over and back, and I don't understand that.
I don't know. Well, gives the ball to Lancaster with 5 seconds left. Kind of inconsequential here. Justice comes up with it. Throw it over on the wing. Miller's shot from there is no good. So our final score tonight, the Newark Wildcats improved to 4-6 on the season as they beat Lancaster 48-39. We'll be back to wrap this one up in just a moment on 1430 WCLT.